Bury a feeling and you're building a time bomb. Filter on your face, filter off your feelings. But what's the real cost of pretending you're fine when the world is literally burning? Let's talk about why suppressing your emotions is like trying to hold a beach ball underwater. Sooner or later, it's going to shoot up and smack you in the face. Pretend long enough, and panic becomes your default playlist. You're walking through life, putting on a brave face, telling everyone, "I'm fine." Smile for the camera, whisper to the void. But inside, your body is keeping score. Every ignored stressor, every swallowed frustration, it all adds up. Your brain starts pumping out adrenaline and cortisol, the body's emergency hormones. This isn't a one-time thing. It's a slow drip IV of stress that primes your nervous system for a meltdown. Let me paint a picture. Imagine a young professional, let's call her Sarah. She's juggling a demanding job, student loans, and trying to maintain a social life. She's stressed, but she pushes it down. "I can handle it," she tells herself. One morning, she's packed into a crowded train on her commute. It's hot, it's noisy, and suddenly, her heart starts racing. Her palms get sweaty, her vision tunnels. She feels like she's going to faint, or worse. She's having a full-blown panic attack right there in public, and she has no idea why. The trigger wasn't the crowded train. It was months of suppressed anxiety finally exploding. The fear of losing control in front of everyone is paralyzing. Suppressing emotions is like deleting files but keeping the virus. The data might be gone, but the malware is still running in the background, corrupting your entire system. That's what happens when we pretend we're okay. We're not dealing with the root cause. We're just hiding the symptoms until they become impossible to ignore. We tell ourselves it's a sign of strength to push through, but true strength is acknowledging the feeling, not burying it alive. Now, let's add another layer to this. Climate stress. This isn't just about melting ice caps anymore. It's melting your nervous system. Think about it. We're seeing more heat waves, more natural disasters, more displacement. Our environment is in a constant state of low-grade chaos, and that seeps into our psychology. Let's meet Alex, a Gen Z worker living in a city that's baking under a record-breaking heat wave. His apartment has no AC, the air quality is terrible, and he's still expected to be productive. He jokes about it with his friends online, sharing memes about the heat. He's laughing through the heat wave while his brain screams SOS. Then one day, while trying to work, the heat, the smog, the relentless pressure, it becomes too much. He collapses, not from the heat itself, but from a panic attack triggered by the overwhelming environmental stress. This isn't just a story. The connection between our environment and our mental health is real, and it's creating a new breed of anxiety. Try this grounding drill at minute 10 of this video and report back in the comments how you feel. I promise it can make a difference. The world feels unstable, and that feeling of instability mirrors the chaos we feel inside when we don't process our emotions. The smog outside feels like the fog in our brains. The flooded streets feel like the overwhelming tide of emotions we're trying to hold back. It's a perfect storm for panic. Scientific research is catching up to what many of us are already feeling. Studies in journals like BMC Psychology and The Lancet are drawing direct lines between climate stress, things like heat, displacement, and eco-anxiety, and a sharp rise in mental health issues, especially panic and anxiety disorders. It's not just in your head. When your body is physically stressed by extreme heat, it's already in a heightened state of arousal. Your heart rate is up, you're dehydrated. Add emotional suppression to that, it's a recipe for disaster. The aircon broke, but your emotions broke harder. Think about someone forced to leave their home because of a wildfire or a flood. The stress of displacement is immense. They've lost their home, their sense of security. They try to be strong for their family, but the unprocessed grief and fear fester. Then, a minor trigger, a loud noise, a crowded shelter, sends them into a panic spiral. This isn't a personal failing. It's a physiological response to extreme, prolonged stress compounded by the trauma of loss. We're seeing an urgent need to connect these dots. Environmental health is mental health. Ignoring one means we can't heal the other. So what do? How do we stop this spiral? This is where grounding comes in. Grounding drills are powerful tools that pull you out of the storm in your mind and anchor you in the present moment. They signal to your nervous system that you are safe. Let's try one together right now. It's called the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Wherever you are, I want you to participate. First, name 5 things you can see around you. Look for details. The texture of your desk, a book on the shelf, a crack in the ceiling. Now, name 4 things you can feel. The fabric of your clothes against your skin, the chair supporting you, the temperature of the air. Next, name 3 things you can hear. The hum of your computer, a bird outside, your own breathing. Then, 2 things you can smell. The coffee on your desk, the scent of rain, anything. And finally, 1 thing you can taste. The lingering taste of your lunch, or just the taste of your own mouth. Take a deep breath. You just anchored yourself in reality. Another powerful tool is diaphragmatic breathing. Most of us breathe shallowly from our chest, which actually signals anxiety to the brain. We're going to use a 4-4-6 pattern. Breathe in through your nose for a count of 4, hold it for a count of 4, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Let's do it. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel that? That longer exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your body's natural relaxation response. When climate stress is a factor, add environmental cooling tactics. Find shade. Put a cool cloth on your neck. Stay hydrated. These simple physical acts tell your body it's safe, which helps calm your mind. You can feel the calm after the chaos. These drills aren't a cure-all, but they are a fire extinguisher for when the panic alarm goes off. The next step is prevention. How do we stop the fire from starting in the first place? It's about building a lifestyle that values emotional honesty. Pretend less. Breathe more. First, make space for your feelings. This can be as simple as journaling for 5 minutes a day. Write down what you're really feeling, without judgment. Just get it out of your head and onto the page. Second, consider professional help. Therapy isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're ready to build a stronger foundation for your mental health. A therapist can give you personalized tools to navigate your emotions and stressors. Third, build micro breaks into your day. Step away from your screen. Stretch. Take a few deep breaths. These small pauses prevent stress from accumulating to an explosive level. This is about creating a new protocol for your life, one where you check in with yourself as often as you check your phone. It's about moving from a state of constant, low-grade panic to a state of empowerment. And it starts with being honest. So, I have a challenge for you. In the comments below, I want you to share one thing you're done pretending about. It could be pretending you're not stressed, pretending you have it all together, pretending you're not affected by the state of the world. Your silence fuels panic. Your honesty fuels healing. Not just for you, but for everyone reading who will feel less alone because of it. If you found this video helpful, let us know in the comments below. Please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Your support means everything to us. Thank you for watching, and remember to take care of yourself.